Night 8. But before we do this, I need to address something. I just need it on audio record so everyone's on the same page. As it should be pretty obvious at this point, I am playing the original version of this visual novel, not the remastered or remake version, whatever you want to call it. And I intend to finish with this original version, whatever that may entail. With that out of the way, let's go! Fujini goes to work, waving goodbye. Tosaka says goodbye with a look and leaves for school. With Fujini and Rin out of the way, we can cut right to training with Saber, and it's just more the same, honestly. Eventually, Emiya and Saber take a break, and I get the opportunity to take a second chance at the question that I could have asked them yesterday. So he's just sitting here absent-mindedly. It's break time, so I'll talk to her. Alright then. Oh, so a second chance. A super move even a monkey could understand. What the fuck? So yeah, naturally I don't pick the super move one again and try to learn more about Saber's background. And yeah, I pretty much end up learning nothing from this, but Emiya learned something because I guess he just hasn't been paying attention at all. Saber is so beautiful, I bet everyone liked her. Though one might misunderstand from the name, Saber, she might have been a normal girl who didn't even use a sword. That seems extraordinarily unlikely, you fucking weirdo. What part of being a great hero did you not understand? She was Saber twice. I don't... Normal girl. I get curious and I accidentally speak my mind. Yes. I think that she might have led a calm life suitable for a lovely girl. I... pass. Yeah, you fucking dope. Pass. And just like that, it's time for lunch already. Seriously, do you guys buy enough food for like one day at a time? Okay, I guess we're going back to the scene of the crime. I decided to try making shrimp dumplings, which I have wanted to try making for a while. Did you learn nothing from last time, by the way? It's a dish that's a bit larger than takoyaki. I don't care, and it's really hot and tasty. I put the groceries in the bicycle cart. Oh yeah. I met Ilya here yesterday. How did you forget? Did you expect her to be? No, it would be a problem if she was here every day, but not having her here is rather disappointing. That's interesting. I haven't told Saber or Tosaka that I met Ilya yesterday, because Ilya didn't seem like an enemy. I was hesitant to tell them about her. So I get on my bike and... Okay, listen. I am a really cautious guy. I don't take a lot of risks when I don't see the advantage in doing so. So wandering around town looking for Ilya doesn't feel like a great idea. Not just because Ilya is a danger, it's just there's no guarantee we'll find her specifically. It literally feels like we are going looking for trouble. It's better to just go home. If I had it my way, we would never have even left for groceries. It seems like an unnecessary risk, and the foreshadowing from Reen about not taking any unnecessary risks is enough to put me over on go straight home. Although I'm kind of curious, but we'll go straight home. We get home, we cook for Saber, we enjoy lunch, and then something happens? I think? I pop my face out of the kitchen, and...
しかし、これは問題だ。シロの料理は美味しい。彼に今から食事を断たれてしまったら、私は間違いなく戦闘意欲をそがれてしまう。私もまだ甘い。何度か経験したはずなのですが、兵糧攻めとはかくも恐ろしいものだったのですね。
What the fuck is she talking about? What is this music? I take it back. I'll stop putting so much effort into cooking. If I keep putting more effort into cooking like this, she might end up making me into her personal cook. Yep. People shouldn't overdo things. What is this song? I don't know. I don't know. We go back to training, but are interrupted by the doorbell, which is interesting. Saber and Amiya agree to enter the door together just in case, because it's probably not Reen or Fujimura ringing the doorbell, as they would just come in. They also agree that just in case if it's like a neighbor or something, that their story is that Saber is a distant relative. I desperately try to will this chapter into being interesting. Hurried by the doorbell, I open the entrance door. Okay, who could this possibly be? I mean, Ilya is the only character who would be dropped. Well, Sakura could also be an interesting choice, but I'm gonna go with Ilya for now. That's my money bet on Ilya. Ise, fuck. Fuck. God damn it. Why are you here? This is... we're gonna have a stupid scene. Great. Instead, the visitor is not some enemy or some neighbor, but a friend from school. Oh my god, this is gonna be so worthless. Complaining, Issei hands me a paper bag. I'm grateful for his concern, but I'm not absent because I'm sick. Why don't you just tell him that? Just tell him I'm skipping school. Let's just... And also, it seems wrong for a young student to bring a bag of apples for a sick friend. That's gotta be a cultural thing, I have no idea. Also, I think we should get rid of these, because I don't know what's going on with the person up on the mountains. With Assassin. And he's from around there. I don't want them anywhere near us. Issei notices Saber because she's here, and Amiya, despite this being part of the plan, despite having a pre-made lie for this exact scenario, completely falls apart. I bow in appreciation.
Amiya, つかぬことを聞くのだが、お前の後ろにいる女性は何者だ?
Are you gonna freak out and get all... What do you mean, huh? Who? Of course, Saber followed me here. Yeah, your memory... What are you, a goldfish? I see, Issei must have seen Saber when I bowed. Wait... She's... Whatever. Alright, now stick to your own story. Issei stares rudely at Saber. He's really bashful in front of strangers, and he can be really cold-hearted towards strangers or people he dislikes. What the fuck, dude? You had a story prepared and everything. Wait, does she just have to do everything for you? How do you function, dude? Easy. Cake. What do you mean, huh? Saber smoothly delivers a convincing story. What are you? Ryoto Heisei, who's supposedly bashful around strangers, easily accepts the fact. Amiya, get your shit together, man. You're incompetent. He somehow becomes dumber each episode. Yeah, I guess I'm not lying on the grand scale. I know you were lying. It's okay. Nothing comes of this. We see Issei off, and Fujimura comes home while we're making dinner. And then my paranoia and my need for excitement condense into one emotion. I wouldn't if I were you. Well, at least this is a good way to test if Issei's poisoned us. Fujini bites into the apple while... Actually, shit, I think that thing's cursed or something. Fujini bites in the apple while saying something loosely. The ones on the table are the ones I've washed already, but I guess she's not the type to care about such things. Even though it was just a misunderstanding, shouldn't she be more thoughtful about a gift given by a friend who cares for me? I have to tell her clearly. Wait, whoa. What the hell's this? So, I had forgotten about Fujini promising to get us something good until I started editing this. So, the first choice didn't make any sense to me. So I didn't pick that. I didn't want to just run away from Fujini into God knows what, because, you know, she's usually a source of entertainment, so why not try to have a scene with her? So I guess we're talking about mandarins then. And so we do. We talk about how we have a lot of oranges in stock right now. That's it. It's not even really funny.
別にけどオレンジペコって響きいいよね
Well, I guess it's stupid of me to ask for a logical answer from Fujine. I am so fucking lost. Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. Reen finally arrives home, just a bit late, as we had just finished dinner. And I think it's pretty plain to say that she's had a much more interesting day than us. As I tried to ask her what happened, I noticed the blood on her hands. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't worry. I was just out killing Castor. It's cool, though. Don't worry about it. A small stain of blood and a swollen index finger. More likely she was... I don't know. We'll see. Could that be?
父さがとてつもなく悪い予感を口にするんだが
何よつまんないことなら聞かないわよ
レアお前さもしかして誰か殴ってきたんじゃないのか
ごめんと何かとやかましい真珠にナックルパートを見舞いしてきた
Oh. Yeah, I killed Shinji. Ah. I wish. Oh well. It's good to know. God, that's just gonna get pushed back to Sakura though. Tusaka snorts and passes by me. I see, some knuckles for Shinji. Certainly deserves it. Now I understand the blood on her hands and the swelling on her finger. Hang on. There's music again!
待て待て待て待て真珠を殴ったってどういうことだ父さ
This
が
is a good thing.
うるさいわね気に食わなかったからギッタンギッタンに
Good.
してっただけよ
ギッタンギッタンってナックルパートってベアか
ベアもベアグリズリー級にベアよ
Tosaka snorts again. A brief silence. I don't know what to say, so I just shut my mouth and cause an awkward silence.
話を戻そう真珠を殴ったって言うけどどうしてそんなことになったんだよ
You said you punched Shinji, but why? Hey.
殴って当然じゃない私に自分と組めたのシローは使えないやつだから見限れたの言うからよ
Just throwing around more alliances. She's not very good at it.
人を呼びつけておいてつまんないこと言うから殴りつけて黙らせたの
No. Isn't that a little too short-tempered, Tosaka? Oh, shut up. Or could it be? Did Shinji say something stupid enough to piss off the ever-calm Tosaka?
何よその目言っとくけど被害者は私の方よ
いやそれは両成敗だろ
You...
にしてもなんで真珠が遠坂にそんな話をするんだあいつ俺に協力しないかって
And then you
持ち出し
turned
て
him
きたんだぞ
down, so he went to the next person.
さああいつシローにライバル意識でもあるんじゃない私とシローが一緒に住んでるって教えてからかなりおかしくなってたし
住んでることを教えたって父さんが真珠に俺たちのことを話したのか
ええ話したわよ昨日の朝だったかな真珠のやつ私を呼びつけて僕もマスターになったから遠坂と同じさなんて偉そうに言ってくるんだものなんか頭にきてねそれじゃあシローも同じよって言ってやったのそれで身の程を知ったかなって思ったのに ついさっきうちの前で待ち伏せしてたってわけ。
Fuck, that's really bad, actually.
で、悪いけどもうエミヤくんの家で暮らしているから、あんたみたいな半端なマスターと協力する気はないって言ったんだけど。何？もしかしてまずかった？
That's generally bad. Shinji's very conscious of Tosaka under normal circumstances. This is like pouring oil onto a fire. Well, but still, I see. I get it now. I understand why Shinji only saw Tosaka as the enemy, and why he kept asking her to cooperate with him. In a word, he...
けど不思議よね。シンジのやつ、なんだって私にこだわるのかしら。あいつの性格から言って、誰かと協力するなんて考えは浮かばないと思うんだけど。
Because he's a coward. No. Because Tosaka Rin is important to Mato Shinji.
不思議でもなんでもない。シンジにとって遠坂は特別なんだと思う。あいつもともと魔術師の家系だったんだろ。なら同じ魔術師の家系でまだちゃんと血を残している遠坂に憧れていたんじゃないかな。
That's why he's persistent about Tosaka. I think Tosaka Rin has been a target of his affections from even before the Holy Grail War started.
ちょっとそりゃ好意を持たれ
But
る
you
のは
shouldn't.
嬉しいけど。
Not from him, you shouldn't be. Must have been a real surprise as Tosaka stands pondering.
ああ、思い出した。そういえば1年の頃、シンジに告白されてたわ、私。
She makes a terrible, God, I forgot about it reaction. I'll sympathize with Shinji, just for now.
わあ、道理で懲りずに話しかけてくるはずだ。納得したわ。
まあいいけど、それ返事はどうしたんだよ。
ああ、断ったんじゃな
What do
い？
you mean you think you rejected him?
私、勝負事は先出しじゃないと気が済まないの。やるなら自分からっていうか、相手から勝負を仕掛けられても乗れないっていうか。
Tosaka ponders after she really doesn't remember. I'm shocked. She must really live following only her feelings.
遠坂、お前じゃんけん弱いだろ。
嘘、なんであんたがそんなこ
I
と知
don't
ってる
get
の
it.
よ。
As I thought. Of course, if she likes to make the first move, she would be weak against a later move. Nothing interesting happens at dinner. Moving on to magic lessons.
部屋で待ってるから、後片付けが終わったら来て。それと、明日からは私も学校を休むから、午後は私のところに来なさいよね。
Wait, so we're just abandoning school altogether? Do we have a lead on the Soul Eater? Tosaka leaves the living room and still in a bad mood. Reen has brought us a bunch of lamps to strengthen with our magic so that she can judge about where we are so she can start teaching. We destroy the lamp trying to strengthen it, and Reen is very upset. Not just because we failed, she was probably expecting that, but also our fundamentals are all kinds of fucked up, and we're not even starting off from a good spot. Watch this scene for me real quick. Still angry, Tosaka takes out some kind of a can from her bag. Looks like a can filled with candy drops. Something foreign children treasure. Seen lots of imitations in Japan as well. A thing that has several varieties of candy, and the white one being the mint.
白、手出して。
Put up my hand. Tosaka shakes the can and takes out a reddish candy drop.
はい。それ飲んで。
If you take the red pill, then you'll get good at magic. Just do it. I Put it in my mouth as instructed.
甘くない。
No. It has no taste, actually. And this feeling, it feels like rock than more rock. It's more rock than candy now. Forcibly swallow it down.
痛っ。食道がヒリヒリするけど、今のは何なんだよ、遠坂。
何って宝石に決まってるじゃない。見てわからなかった？
You fucking moron. Straightforwardly, Tosaka says something outrageous. Listen.
宝石ってなんで？
You've learned nothing from She puts energy in them. Forget what I was talking about. More importantly, why did Amiya think that was a candy before Rin said he was going to eat it? Is he a toddler? Does he just see something shiny and colorful and then shove it in his mouth? The magic gem causes Amiya to suffer severe pain all over his body, but it will also help him start to develop a magic switch inside of himself. That way he can turn off and turn on the flow of magic so he can do spells. The problem he was having is that every time he was trying to use magic, he was having to create a switch every single time. And it causes way too much unnecessary strain and risk with each spell. So having a switch within him will make the entire process easier. Rin also teaches us about 3 types of magic: strengthening, transformation, and projection. Strengthening being making something better at whatever it does. So it's not just about making something like harder, it also could make a light brighter. Transformation is changing something into something else. That's pretty self-explanatory. And projection is creating something from nothing. So they're all kind of a layer above each other. So you have to learn one to go to the other. It's kind of cool. As we continue our training in pain, Rin eventually gives up on the night as she has run out of her 30 lamps. We have destroyed all of them.
お疲れ様でした。2人
Were
と
you
も。
supposed to be watching? I don't even have the energy to respond. I answer with just a nod and enter my room.
シローはどうですか？リン。ダメ。すっごくダメ。あいつ才能ないわ。
It's a merciless statement, just like Tosaka. Once we call it a night, Amiya, for some reason, decides he should keep training by himself, even though he's just going to be doing what he was doing already, just without Rin's help. But whatever, we are once again interrupted by Archer.
それは私も同じだ。だが、リンが気に病んでいるようなのでな。
Whatever.
見るに見かねたというやつだ。
Throw the plank away, glaring at Archer. And then Archer picks up the plank as if he's interested in it.
強化の魔術か。にしてもひどい出来だ。
どうせ半人前だよ。お前のマスターの手を煩わせて悪かったなってんだよ。
いや、そうではない。これに関してはリンも間違えている。
それはどういう？
元からあるものに手を加える。それは高望みしすぎだ。そんなことができるほどお前は器用ではあるまい。
So I think Archer is making some good points, but he's real cryptic about it, and it all flies right over Amiya's head.
お前はある意味死に恵まれていないのかもしれないな。
Archer says so as if he's amazed.
そんなことないぞ。親父も父坂も教え方はうまいんだから。覚えが悪いのは俺の方だろ。
だからだ。お前相手にはな、何も分かっていない魔術師の方がうまく作用する。天才には凡人の悩みは分からない。リンは優等生すぎるから落ちこぼれであるお前の間違いに気がつかないのだ。
I don't get what Archer wants to say. I don't get it, but to guess from his words, that's like literally the opposite of what he's saying. I'm pretty sure he's saying that Amiya should be focusing on projection magic instead of strengthening, and that Reen is too much of a natural at magic to be able to help someone like Amiya who doesn't really understand it. Well, that's it. I'm pretty sure all we really accomplished was eating a gem. Huh. Okay, between you and me, I absolutely should have gone looking for Ilya. And especially in this episode. I'm not sure if, like, practically it's going to matter, but this was such a boring chapter. Even if that choice would have killed me, at least it would have livened things up a bit. Oh my god. Next one's gotta be better, right? It's gotta be.